So around 2 weeks ago, I asked you guys to comment under this TikTok video that I made, and I'd rate your guys' artwork, help you, give you tips, and just give you an overall feedback on your work. So we got like 5 people, I think, and this guy's like 10 minutes ago just got here, but we will be reacting to these guys. So first person. All right, let's see what he has. All right, let's pause it. So first things first, you got some of the tones down. You got like proportions are not that bad. They could be much better, but they're not that bad. And I think the only thing I could really tell you is that your range of blacks are really, really low. Like this is the darkest that you're getting, and this is basically gray. And you should definitely be going much more than that. I suggest just buying an 8B pencil, buying something darker, and improving in proportions is not that bad. Try to focus on your composition. Composition is the way you structure things. Like this should be maybe in the middle of the page. Maybe if the actual anime or whatever you're copying is like on this side, then fair enough. But if you do have a choice, please try to put stuff in the middle, centerize, check where the concentration is, because right now the concentration is in this part, right? And you have, because the concentration is here, you've kind of lacked here. Like you can see your pencils like marks, like the shading here could be like a lot better. And this bit is pretty, like, it's concentrated, it's well done, but it's not as good as it could be. Let's scroll down and watch one more. Chainsaw Man. Okay, so I'm guessing there's gonna be a Chainsaw Man. Let's see. He got all the stuff. I really like this eraser, by the way. And you got the blenders, you got the mechanical pencil and stuff. You got a ruler. All right, let's see. All right, so proportions a lot better. You do kind of have like the cable detail here. Could be better because some of these are behind these ones, so they should be darker. And like right here, this area should be really pitch black. Not pitch black as in you can't see anything, but like really, really dark. And like areas right behind this should be much darker. This is pretty nice. I like this chainsaw. This chainsaw is not bad. You can make it cleaner. By making it cleaner, I just mean it's not as rough, your line work. And obviously these are not the same. Like you can see the curve is here, the curve is like straight, the curve is a bit like a different angle, but that's stuff that you get used to along the way. And the handles, it's not that bad, it could be better. The only thing I suggest about the handle is that you color in it right, and see, you should stay in the line and maybe add a bit of shading there. But RTS JRC, not bad, not bad. I'll give you 5 out of 10. I'm being very harsh on these. Right, next person. Gray. We got Gray here, who isn't following me, by the way. Alright. Yeah, we're turning the volume off because of copyright. Okay. Let's just see. So, I mean, these are just little doodles. So I don't blame you that they're not like the most highly detailed, most accurate drawing. So let's just maybe like check something else. Okay, well, I'm just gonna look around this kind of area. I'm just gonna leave it here and just look at what you have. This is very clean. I like this line work. It's a very clean art style. There's nothing wrong with it, and I feel like this is perfect. Like there's no way of improving this. It's already very clean, very nice. You can make a more detailed artwork, but like with this artwork of simplicity, it does fit it very well, and it does fit the criteria. Alright, so I think the thing that you should really focus on is your blending. I know you're using pens and you probably don't have Copics, but like if you could, then try blend that, please. And the colors are nice, they're very outstanding. I feel like it could be a bit darker here in this area. I mean, if you're going for a light, then you're going for a light. I think your color theory is a bit weird, but if you're forced to use these kind of markers, you don't really have that much color theory to be able to apply. So yeah, it's not bad. I feel like you should maybe work on harder drawings, do something harder, and go somewhere that you're not comfortable with, because if you stay in this area of simplicity, you're not going to get any better at all. Your drawings are good because the art style that you're doing is easy. The art style that you're doing is capped at a specific level. You're limited to whatever this is. What I mean whatever this is, I just mean like this whole area of like kind of simplicity drawing. I'm not trying to be rude. And yeah, you should just move on to a harder thing. Push yourself to a limit, and you should get better. Don't worry, you will definitely improve, but you're not doing bad. Okay, we got this guy, AEAU Arts. He's been commenting on my videos, so you make sure you follow him if you do watch this. Let's see. Well, from what I can see, it's not bad. I like the proportions. It's a bit blurry because of your video camera, or if you were just moving it a bit too much, you know, the motion blur. There we go. You can kind of see it now. It's a bit like sideways, but you know, it's all right. And I like it. It's cool. Your pen is a bit shaky. It looks a bit like uncomfortable. Your pen work. It's accurate though. Like it's not bad at all. Let's see something else. Let's see. You know what? Let's see. And so 1 out of 10 started out all right, I guess. I agree with you. It is a 1 out of 10. Yeah. 1.5. I mean, I feel like this is better, but that's my humble opinion. I tried to do something else. I mean, fair enough. You should have added shading. Just no. Fair enough. We're gonna skip a few. I mean, I agree with you. Aaron, 5 out of 10. You know what? I kind of get that Oda's art style is very, very ambiguous, and it's very like all over the place. So making like fat and things out of proportion by accident, because obviously this is not in proportion. Like this could be slightly more in proportion, but the fact that it isn't, and I still can't tell, is good. So well done to Oda and you. 7/10. I like the shading. You're getting accurate shading. The colors are right. Your line work needs help. You're very it just for I've seen the other drawing as well. Your line work is very shaky. You need to keep those lines straight, and it will take a while, but you can do it. Just make sure right now you can focus on line work. Keep on experimenting. Stay with JoJo's. Trust me, your line work is gonna get so much better if you stay with JoJo's. Stay with JoJo's and do some simplistic drawings, because simplistic drawings need a lot of good artwork, so the quality is high and the drawing looks good. If you do a simple drawing and your line work is bad, you're gonna have a bad drawing. Next person. Alright, I found an artwork. It took a little, but like, you know, who cares? I like how smooth it is. You're doing it on Procreate, so your lines are bound to be pretty smooth. And it's pretty creative. I don't know if this is yours, but if it is yours, like, perks to you, this is pretty creative. I feel like this is a bit weird. This area is really annoying me. Not in a bad way, but I know, so you should wake up with your anatomy. I'm sorry, but like, this is not good theory. I really like this face. This face is very unique, very cool. Could add coloring, but like, that's obvious. You're obviously gonna do that. Your eyes feel a bit off. Your eyes do feel a bit off. This one should be very slightly to this side a bit more, like this way. This one's good. It's slightly cut off a bit more, but that's because the eyelashes make it seem like it's longer than it is. I feel like this could be a bit tipped in as well. The ear is slightly, but I think what your problem is slight proportions. It looks clean, but slight proportions. Okay, I found a colored one. Here you go. Oh, so this is the skin. Okay, I feel this is like part of the skin as well, which is a bit weird, you know. And I think what you need to focus on is your proportions. Your proportions are getting out of hand, and yeah. Oh, Narisa, I guess this is someone else, but yes, your proportions are getting a bit out of hand. You should focus on making it sure that everything is in the right place. Nothing's too small, nothing's too big. So for you, study anatomy. And it's one of the most painful things you can do, but study anatomy, my friend. Study it. But yeah, that's you. JJBA enthusiast. I agree with you. JoJo's is the greatest anime, in my opinion. Okay, let's just stay here, because I see a lot of the same Kira. And you know what? It doesn't look that bad. I thought making manga was hard. Let's see. Do you only draw with pencil? Like, I don't see any line work, like, you know, with ink. If you do, I can barely tell because of like how rough it looks. But I can tell you that also I feel like everyone's getting this wrong. Your line work is very rough. And also here, your positions, I'm gonna help you with your manga for now. Your positions are like, this is not natural. No one would be bending like this unless it's JoJo, but JoJo does it like very much more like enhanced. Your position is a bit weird. your leg should be a bit more back here, your leg should be a bit more forward. Just focus on positions. Try to see people in real life, try to see actual images of what people look like when they're getting punched, and study it. Draw from the images, and then draw those images in your style, and then trust me, you're going to improve a lot. Use real images, study them, draw them in your style, and then after you learn how the body works, how it moves, because you're doing manga, then is when you can start making really good manga. You will improve a lot because your creativity is there. Like, it looks interesting. I haven't read it, but it looks interesting. So yeah, that's for you. And last but not least, Guts Joestar, and he has no content. So I guess that's it for today. I hope you guys like this. If any of you want help, just comment on my TikTok, follow me, ask I need advice. That's it, and I'll make a second part to this. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.